дорогим, с речки.
Today we're diving headfirst into the fascinating world of Japan, the land of the rising sun. From bullet trains that whoosh you across the country to vending machines dispensing everything from live crabs to hot pants, seriously. Japan is a land of contrasts and quirky awesomeness. So grab your sushi and sake because we're about to explore 10 shocking and mind-blowing facts that will make you say kawaii, which means cute, and sumimasen, which means excuse me, in equal measure. Japan is an island nation located in East Asia, in the Northwest Pacific Ocean. It consists of 4 main islands, Honshu, Hokkaido, Kyushu, and Shikoku, along with numerous smaller islands. Japan covers an area of about 378,000 square kilometers, 146,000 square miles. That's roughly the size of California. Despite its relatively small land area, Japan's influence on the world stage is immense. The name Japan comes from the Chinese pronunciation of Nihon or Nippon, which means origin of the sun. Hence, Japan is often referred to as the land of the rising sun. This name reflects Japan's eastern position relative to China. With a population of approximately 126 million people, Japan is the 11th most populous country in the world. This densely populated country manages to balance its bustling urban life with serene rural landscapes. That's a lot of people enjoying sushi and anime. The official currency of Japan is the Japanese yen, JPY. As of now, 1 USD is approximately equal to 156 Japanese yen. Japan's closest neighbors are Russia to the north, South Korea to the west, and China to the southwest. Despite the close proximity, Japan has its unique culture and language, making it distinct in the East Asian region. Imagine living in such a high-tech neighborhood. The Japanese culture is steeped in politeness and respect. From bowing to using honorifics, there's a whole system in place to show deference to others. In Japan, solo dining is a celebrated norm, while Christmas sees millions indulging in a unique Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC tradition. Japan is famous for its high-tech toilets with features like seat warming, built-in bidets, and even music to cover up, well, embarrassing sounds. It's bathroom luxury at its finest. Looking for a truly unique dining experience? Then head to a robot restaurant in Japan, where robotic servers and dazzling light shows will blow your mind, while you devour your meal, of course. Farmers in Japan grow square watermelons to fit better in refrigerators and to stack easily. They're also quite the conversation starter at picnics. Japan has over 2,300 onsen, hot springs, thanks to its volcanic activity. Also known as snow monkeys, Japanese macaques are famous for soaking in hot springs during the winter. Talk about smart primates. Shibuya Crossing in Tokyo is often called the busiest intersection in the world. Watching the sea of people cross is a mesmerizing sight. So, what other mind-blowing facts lie within Japan? Let's get started as we count down from number 10 to number 1. Stay with us till the end for a journey through Japan's fascinating tapestry of tradition and modernity. Number 10. Japan's Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC Christmas tradition. Hold on to your drumsticks, folks, because in Japan, Christmas isn't just about decking the halls. It's about heading straight to your local KFC for a finger-licking good time. That's right, in a country where Christmas isn't even an official holiday for most, millions of folks flock to Colonel Sanders' domain for a festive feast like no other. Picture this: long lines stretching around the block, hungry patrons eagerly awaiting their chance to sink their teeth into a KFC Christmas dinner. And get this, not content with leaving things to chance, many savvy Japanese folks order their fried delights weeks in advance to ensure they don't miss out on the crispy goodness. In fact, it's estimated that a staggering 3.6 million merry munchers partake in this delicious tradition each year. But how did this unlikely holiday tradition come to be, you ask? Well, it's all thanks to one ingenious man, Takeshi Okawara, the mastermind behind Japan's first KFC. Back in 1970, Takeshi had a light bulb moment. Why not offer up a party barrel brimming with fried chicken goodness for Christmas? And thus, a holiday tradition unlike any other was born. So forget chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Come Christmas in Japan, it's all about that crispy, golden KFC goodness. Whether you're in it for the savory satisfaction or simply craving a taste of holiday cheer, one thing's for sure, Japan's KFC Christmas tradition is a bucket load of fun. Number 9. Solo dining delight. Thanks to a surge in single-person households and a shrinking population, requesting a table for one has become as common as slurping noodles. But fear not, adventurous foodies, for in Japan, there's no shame in dining solo. So, if you've got your eye on that new restaurant but can't find a dining companion to save your life, fret not. Gone are the days of missing out on culinary adventures just because you're flying solo. We couldn't agree more. There's nothing worse than a case of culinary FOMO, and no one should be deprived of trying new cuisines just because they're dining alone. Before we move to number 8, if you are enjoying the video, please subscribe to our channel and share the video. It means a lot to us. Thank you. Number 8. All aboard the crazy train. With a whopping 57% of Tokyoites relying on public transit to get around, it's no wonder the trains are the lifeblood of the city. But hold on to your hats because here's where things get wild. Despite Japan's reputation for punctuality, many railways operate at a mind-boggling 199% over capacity. Yep, you heard that right. Talk about Sardine-kin Central. Picture this. Commuters squished against windows, limbs intertwined like a human Tetris game, all in the name of fitting more bodies onto the train. And just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier, enter the transit pushers, hired during rush hour to literally shove people onto the trains with all the finesse of a human bulldozer. It's a wild ride through Tokyo's crowded streets, and even more crowded trains, where punctuality meets pandemonium, and commuters embrace the chaos with a sense of resigned camaraderie. Number 7. Slurp tactic noodle etiquette. Prepare to embrace your inner noodle ninja, because in Japan, slurping your noodles isn't just encouraged, it's practically mandatory. That's right, folks. Forget everything you thought you knew about table manners, because in the land of the rising sun, slurping is the name of the game. Far from being seen as rude or irritating, slurping your noodles in Japan is a sign of utmost enjoyment, a culinary symphony that tells the chef, "Hey, your noodles are the bomb!" But wait, there's more. This isn't just about making noise. Slurping is said to enhance the flavor of your noodles and even cool them down to just the right temperature for maximum deliciousness. Of course, this noodle slurping extravaganza can get a tad messy, which is why savvy establishments sometimes provide bibs for foreigners brave enough to tackle Japan's noodle scene. And let's not forget about the chopsticks. While they may seem like an insurmountable obstacle for us travelers, fear not, for the Bibe is here to save the day, protecting your favorite threads from any stray noodle mishaps. Number 6. Japan's earthquake epicenter. With a staggering 1,500 earthquakes shaking things up each year, it's no wonder this island nation is always on high alert. But here's the kicker. Japan isn't just sitting pretty on any old fault line. It's perched right across 3 hyperactive tectonic plates on the infamous Pacific Ring of Fire. Yep, you heard that right. This isn't your grandma's tea party, it's a full-blown seismic showdown. Picture this. A ring of fire stretching along the Pacific Ocean, home to a jaw-dropping 850, 1,000 volcanoes and enough earthquakes to make your head spin. And just when you thought things couldn't get any crazier, enter Japan's deadliest earthquake, a magnitude 7.9 beast that rocked the nation on September 1st, 1923, leaving a trail of destruction and an estimated 140,000 lives lost in its wake. But here's where Japan shakes things up. While other countries may measure earthquakes by magnitude, Japan does things a little differently, busting out the Shindo scale to measure the degree of shaking on the Earth's surface. Number 5. Okunoshima's Rabbit Paradise. Picture this, as many as 1,000 adorable rabbits hopping about, just waiting for a cuddle from eager visitors. It's no wonder this island has become a hotspot for tourists seeking some furry companionship. And get this, thanks to the absence of natural predators, these bunnies are living their best lives, multiplying like, well, rabbits. Visitors can even purchase food to feed these adorable critters, adding an extra sprinkle of charm to their island adventure. But hold on to your carrots, because there's more to this island than meets the eye. Beneath its fluffy exterior lies a darker history. During World War II, Okunoshima was used as a testing ground for chemical weapons, with workers exposed to hazardous gases. Today you can delve into this chilling past at the Poison Gas Museum, a sobering reminder of the island's wartime legacy. And don't forget your ferry ticket, folks. Getting to Okunoshima is a breeze by boat, with a scenic journey across the sea awaiting intrepid travelers. Once there, you'll find yourself immersed in a natural paradise. with the island's 4-kilometer circumference offering ample opportunities for exploration on foot. Number 4. Japan's superstition strikes. Hold on to your lucky charms because, in Japan, the number 4 isn't just a digit, it's a harbinger of doom. Known as shi in Japanese, this seemingly innocent number sends shivers down the spine of superstitious folks across the country, all because it sounds a little too much like the word for death. And when we say the Japanese are avoiding 4 like the plague, we mean it in every sense of the word. Picture this. Buildings towering above the bustling streets of Japan often mysteriously skip the 4th floor altogether, as if trying to outrun the Grim Reaper's grasp. But it doesn't stop there. Oh no. Items on store shelves are meticulously packaged in sets of 3 or 5, with the unlucky number 4 conspicuously absent, banished like a cursed relic. From apartment buildings to dinnerware sets, Japan's aversion to 4 knows no bounds, leaving no room for error in dodging the dreaded shi. Number 3. The land of longevity. That's right. Move over the fountain of youth because Japan's got the secret sauce to living to a ripe old age. With an average life expectancy of a whopping 84 years, 5 years longer than the US, and over 70,000 centenarians roaming the land, it's safe to say Japan's got longevity in the bag. But wait, it gets even crazier. Over 28% of Japan's population is age 65 and older, making it the silver-haired capital of the world. And if you're looking for the holy grail of long life, look no further than Okinawa, aka the Island of Longevity. Nestled in the East China Sea, this archipelago is a haven for centenarians, with folks living well past the 100-year mark and disease levels hitting rock bottom. What's their secret, you ask? Well, it's all about that magical concept called ikigai, which translates to reason for being. Combine that with a healthy diet packed with fresh seafood and veggies, and you've got the recipe for a long and happy life. Number 2. Vending machine mania. Japan's love affair with vending machines is legendary. You can find them dispensing everything from hot coffee and ice-cold beer to live crabs and even hot pants. Don't ask, just experience. And hold on to your hats because here's where things get wild. With a staggering 5 million vending machines scattered across the country, Japan boasts the highest density of vending machines in the world. That's right, folks. There's roughly 1 vending machine for every 24 people in Japan, turning this island nation into a veritable vending wonderland. Number 1. Not all sunshine and sushi. Like most countries, Japan has its own challenges. Despite being the 3rd largest economy in the world, Japan has struggled with deflation, a sustained decline in prices, for many years. This discourages spending and investment, hindering economic growth. Japan has one of the oldest populations in the world, with nearly 30% of its citizens aged 65 and older. This aging population, combined with a low birth rate, poses significant challenges for the workforce, healthcare system, and social security. It has one of the highest national debt levels globally, raising concerns about long-term economic sustainability. Japan's intense work culture, characterized by long hours and high stress, has led to significant mental health issues among workers, including karoshi, death by overwork. There is a growing need for work-life balance reforms. It is vulnerable to natural disasters and prone to earthquakes, tsunamis, and typhoons. So that's all for today's video. If you like it, please subscribe, share the video, and click the like and bell buttons. We'll have another video for you soon. Take care until then.